Hey, welcome to the stream. I've been browsing around some different games for like an hour and a half, and I was looking at some gameplay footage of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Couldn't really decide what to do, and it took an hour and a half. I was like, do I play my FIFA trial? I still got a few hours left. They fixed a lot of the missing players. They're all back. Do I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, NHL 21? Do I play Generation Zero on PC? Do I play more Watch Dogs Legion? So it's been kind of...
Really tried to warn you. Not too paranoid now, am I?
Apologies for the interruption.
Yeah, you're interrupting alright. I'm trying to stream, fuckface. But I just didn't know what to do, so I almost didn't even bother streaming again, because it's just one of those things where, with ADHD and all that, my brain going 100 miles an hour, like no joke, there's just times where I'm very indecisive, and that's actually a huge part of the reason why I never really wanted to get into live streaming to begin with. Whereas with uploads, you know what you're getting. If I upload something on Dirt 5, oh, another game I was thinking of playing, you know that you're going to get Dirt 5, which is why my titles are random games. You seriously don't know what the fuck you're going to get when you get in here. So... But it's like I said, it's not for everybody. I had a couple of people comment, bro, man, this is it for me. I'm done. Your content and your streams are boring. It's like, it took you 100 fucking streams to figure that out. I've been pretty consistent throughout all of my streams. And some people have been around for like 2 or 3 months. I've been doing a lot of live streaming. And I'm like, it took you that long. I'm like, if anything, you're fucking slow at coming to that realization. It took you that long. I would have found me boring within the first fucking 15 seconds, not 3 months. Right? But I get it, and I've said that since day one, and that goes back to what I've said before as well. Right? You can't please everybody. Oh, you're too hyper. Oh, you're too mellow. Oh, your voice is too deep. It's too high-pitched. You play too many games. You don't play enough games. You're moving too fast. You're moving too slow. Like, Jesus, fuck, man. Right? You can't please them all. It's impossible. There's no such thing. That's why you just gotta do what you do. And that's it. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, it literally doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Like, it really doesn't. And that's why I've always said before, you know, I've been gaming for like over a third of a century. No one was watching me play my games back then. You think people were watching me play Zelda and Mario Brothers back in '86? No one was watching me play them. I was perfectly content. You know what I mean, though, in all seriousness? Like, nobody was watching me play games. I'm going to be playing these games regardless of whether people are watching or not, right? That's why I've always said 10 people, 2 people, 1,000 people. It makes no fucking difference. None whatsoever. At all. You do this because you enjoy it. Right? Of course, some people, that's how they start. And then, of course, some of them, you know what I mean? They become huge. And, I mean, now they're doing it for the money, right? But you gotta do this for fun first. You can't just do this for a little bit and go, oh, there's only 5 people in my stream. Someone said I'm boring. Fuck. Yeah, because you won't get far. Holy shit, that dude looks a little fucking creepy there. Look at those eyes. I don't trust someone that looks like that. Might have to put him down. I just don't trust that. Can't let someone like that roam in the streets, man. It's not safe. What was his profession? I forgot what his profession was when I zapped him. He's a corporal. I hear the guy. It's a fucking war zone. But yeah, not much is going on. Milkshaked. How's everyone doing in here? Hey, Beast of Gaming. Oh, he's got his own vehicle. Now, for this, I'm just kind of messing around. It's like I said, literally, a minute ago. I wasn't even going to bother streaming at all today because I just couldn't make up my mind. I just couldn't figure out what to do. So I just thought I would put something on randomly and just kind of see how it plays out. Not much of a point to this exact game now that I'm done all the missions and the burrows. At this point, it's really more about looking for some special operatives.
Shite. That stirred the hornet's nest. I suppose I got to get used to being on the run.
Until you lose them, yes.
He lives the
Trying to get out of the danger zone. Plus, I watched some PS5 gameplay, playing some PS4 games, and then I made a video on that, talking about the performance, and it was actually really, really nice to see that even games that aren't supported for the boost mode, it's still going to be more stable, regardless, like across the board. So that was really nice to see. A lot of games that are just going to natively run at 60 frames a second, like that is really cool. Real 4K at 30 frames, or 1080p at 60 frames, and in some cases, it's actually higher than 1080p by a little bit, still running at 60 frames. Step away from the vehicle. Yeah, so I'm just kind of, like I said, cruising around. I might play a quick round of Dirt 5 a little bit. I was a little bit disappointed with some aspects of the game for Dirt 5. I played some Dirt 4. I re-downloaded that game, and it was a lot of fun. There's a little bit less cars, but the infinite random procedurally generated maps, or tracks rather, I have to admit was really, really amazing. And then Dirt Rally 2.0 is like that really hardcore simulator game with the point-to-point maps again. Again, Dirt 5 has none of that. It has no point-to-point maps in the traditional sense that we know Dirt. Hey, question mark. Yeah, I mean, I'm alive, you know. It's fine. It's funny, the people that don't come around much, they're like, oh, sorry, I haven't been around much. It's like, yeah, you don't need to apologize. I don't even assume anything, to be honest. I mean, some of my favorite streamers, I barely have time to watch them because I'm too busy trying to make something of myself. Paintball. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much going on here. Been cruising around just for a little bit. It's already been almost 10 minutes, so probably another 2 minutes or so. And I'll probably drop into some Dirt 5 again. Showcase a couple of races. It only takes like a few minutes for each race. And then after that, I might do a game of NHL. Really digging the NHL, as I've mentioned this year. Having like a shit ton of fun with that. FIFA, I'm enjoying a lot more now that they've fixed the missing players like Kante, Lionel Messi. I mean, even if you don't follow... I almost said hockey. Even if you don't follow soccer, you know who Lionel Messi is. He wasn't in the game. What? You know what I mean? Ronaldo wasn't in the game. Like, what? So it was just like ruining my immersion fun. Oh, this guy looks angry. What the hell is going on there? He just completely skitzed out. He's a tutor with a dart gun. I'm gonna have to say, we don't need your kind. You're gonna get the nail gun treatment, actually. Come on, pull it out. What? I can't... I know this sounds bad, but I literally can't pull it out. It's like it's stuck. It's a glitch. Wow, that's actually a pretty big glitch. See? Even though I'm going to the weapon... See? I can't... Well, you can't. I'm still doing that. You'd think I'd, finally realize my camera is right there. The big fat shotgun DSLR camera pointing right at me. You'd think it's kind of hard not to notice. I could see it from the corner of my eye. It's literally like a double barrel shotgun just pointing at my face. No one's talking to you. Oh, there's the gun. Anyways, the game was glitched for a minute. I couldn't do anything. It's kind of funny how I'll still look at the lights sometimes and I'm like, where'd my camera go? It's really weird. I used to stream on Twitch 2 years, and most viewers I got on a single stream was 30 people. Nice, was still fun. Did it for the fun, definitely not the money, then life got busy. Right. And my life is pretty busy, and that's what sometimes a lot of people don't understand. They go, bro, man, you're on disability, you don't work, how can you be busy? I'm like, you have no idea. Just because I don't work a 9-to-5 job doesn't mean I'm not busy. I'm actually almost more busy now than I did when I had a full-time job and a part-time job. Or maybe about equally. So that kind of screws people up. Alright, I'm going to say I'm going to get out of this. This has been not overdone, but I've played this game a lot. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, at least just for now. I'm not kind of really feeling it. I just wanted to drive around, check out a few people, some prospects, didn't really see anything I wanted. So happy Biden. Oh yeah, one, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said before, milkshake, you know? Like I've had a few comments there on my last Batman video, you know, where I was telling Trump that he was fired with my goofy Batman thing. And a couple of people got butthurt, but that's to be expected because it's politics. And then one guy got so fed up. He's like, that's it, this is it for me, this is boring, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, it sucks to be you because I had so much fun doing it. And like I've mentioned 100 times, you can come in, you can voice whatever the hell it is you're feeling. Like Milkshake just said, man, I'm happy Biden won. There's nothing wrong with doing that. As I've always said a million times, the problem comes in. Let's do something random. We haven't played this game in a while. Is when it gets out of hand, you know? And people become assholes. That is a strange decision to not have them in the game. I am so confused. What did I say? That maybe the rights to use their likeness cost too much. To not have who in the game, sorry? And why have the best player in... Oh, you're talking about the FIFA, sorry. No, it was a glitch. You could edit them, but you couldn't actually put them on your team. They were in the game, but they were, like, glitched out. Like, if you went to edit... Yeah, sorry. This is what happens when you talk a million miles an hour. So, by the way, if anybody ever wants to play this together, co-op, I would be interested in doing that. Yeah, so I want people to be able to come in and not be all like, ooh, I don't know if I can say this now. That's political or that's religious. As long as it's not hateful, you can say whatever the fuck you want. But obviously, if it gets out of hand, people are going to get canceled. People that have been following me for a while are going to know that I don't give a shit. If my streams don't hit 2 digits, you piss me off, your fucking ass is gone, like, so fast. It doesn't matter to me. I've probably blocked more people than I've had watch me in, like, the last month. You know what I mean? Because it's literally that much that I just don't give a shit. I'm not here to win a popularity contest. I'm here to have fun. If you look at the analytics on my channel, I'm getting a lot of views every month. The live streams aren't. It's been the same for the 3 months I've been doing this. Trust me, I get it. There's not much gravy to pour on the mashed potatoes doing the live streams. But it's fun. For me, at least. Thicker skin for what, though? I do have thick skin. Or I would run with my tail tucked between my ass cheeks and I would run off. So that makes no fucking sense. Thick skin is when people come in, try to troll, or they just piss me off, and I just tell them straight up, fuck you, you're out. But it's true, though. That's the absolute truth. Everybody I've banned people that didn't even do anything wrong. They were just fucking annoying. And I told them, you're annoying. You're out. You know, because they would constantly keep asking me the same questions, or they were just being fucking annoying. You know, there's people out there like that. I'm like that to a lot of people out there. There's some people you just listen to them talk, and it's annoying. Right. Well, then, so explain. Okay, so you gave an example as that. So give me an example of how I need to have thicker skin then. Well, it is a selfish thing. You have to do what makes you happy in your live stream. And then what you're hoping happens is people come along for the ride. Right? You can't, it's a selfish kind of thing. You have to find a bit of a balance, sure. Like, find people that want to, you know, watch your stuff, but at the same time, you can't have people dictate how you're going to stream, how you're going to talk, how you're going to handle trolls. Oh, don't talk to them. Oh, no, you should talk to them. Everybody's going to have an opinion, and you're just going to get tugged around like a tug-of-war rope, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's cool. But I want to know what Gil means by what he said. I'm putting him in his place. Let's see what he means by that. Oh, well, you confused me because you said, I wish you had a thicker skin sometimes, though. And I'm like, man, I let the trolls come at me. I don't block them right away. I mean, I probably should from an etiquette perspective, but that has nothing to do with thick skin or whatever. But I don't let it bother me. I might talk about times people try to insult me or something, but that doesn't mean that it's affecting me just because I'm talking about it. Oh, you're talking about that. Come on. It's been a while since I've played this. Ooh. It's been a while. Little bit more exhilarating in some ways, though that can be debatable. Compared to, ooh. Nope, not on my watch. Sorry, after this fight, I'll finish what it is I was saying there. Ooh, you just missed. Alright, sorry. Remember when you used to put trolls in their place and then all these snowflake viewers hit you up crying about it? So I guess I should say I wish some of your viewers had. Well, yeah, and, you know, I'll be honest. That doesn't bother me, though, if people reach out to me and tell me, you know, it kind of bothers me. That's such an iffy thing, but you do raise a good point. You know, there comes a point where sometimes you do have to have a thicker skin just in general, like in life, right? Like in life in general. But every scenario has to be approached differently. There's people out there that get bullied a lot, and then they take their own lives, like they literally commit suicide. You can't tell those people to just suck it up and have a thicker skin. If they could, they would. Obviously, it was bothering them so bad to the point where they literally shot themselves or hung themselves. Like, that's a pretty wild thing. I get angry at the people that commit suicide, but I get angry for them, not at them. I get angry because it's like, fucking hell, man. God damn it. Like, it got to them so bad they took their own life. Me, I get trolled, I get threatened all the time, especially on Twitter because I'm political and I always say fuck Trump and I'm very vocal about it. I don't fucking play fence swinging. I jump right over the fence and I let you know where the fuck I stand and I'm very blunt about it. And when people threaten me and troll me, it does the opposite effect on me. It actually makes me want to do it more because I'm sick in the fucking head that way. But I have to understand that not everybody's like that. There are people out there that are sensitive. And that's where you have to find a balance, in my opinion, depending on the scenario, depending on what's going on, to tell people you need to have a thicker skin. But at the same time, there comes a point where it is fucking rude to tell someone to just suck it up if it really bothers them, right? Like, there was a female wrestler in, I think it was in Japan or something like that. And people were saying stuff about her. Nothing too bad, at least not that I thought. But it was obviously bad enough for her because she fucking drowned herself to death. Like, holy fuck. So imagine telling her to just suck it up and then she goes and fucking drowns herself. It's like, wow. I guess if she could have just sucked it up, she would have done it, right? Yeah, that's what but I get what you're saying though, right? I get what you're saying, and then even with me, there are things like I can be completely what's the word I'm looking at? Well, let me read the rest of the chat. I agree on depression issues, same with racism. I feel no one should ever have to tolerate that bullshit. Well, no, because some people it gets to them really bad. See, I am a Trump supporter, and even I don't care if you voice your opinion against Trump. You have to have your own opinions, views, that's fine. I still watch you. Yeah, and, you know, like I said, I know that there's some people out there that are Trump supporters. And yes, I will bluntly say, I think, I'm not going to keep going on about it there because I'm not trying to start nothing. But I will not constantly go on about it. Maybe a little bit lately just because there was the elections and it's such a big deal. But generally speaking, that is part of the reason why I don't do that. Go on about it constantly because some people are going to feel differently than you do. I can think something about him that you don't think about him. Like, I think the dude is, you know, not that great, to keep it, you know, simple. And then some other people will think he's the best thing that's ever happened to the States. And I've said this many times on my stream. Even if you think the person, whoever that person is crazy, you can't ever expect them to take you seriously. Holy shitballs. If you're not able to at least let them voice their opinion. Right? Like, the one thing that I'm tired of that I tell people to suck up, actually, is on Twitter, which is, this is hard to do while I'm fighting. There's people on Twitter that follow me, because I have about, 1,200 followers on Twitter? Not as many as I do on YouTube. And they'll be like, why are you talking to that guy? He's a Trump supporter. Quick, guys. Philminator is not a real resistor. He talks with the enemy. He is having a civil conversation with a Nazi supporter. And that's where I go, motherfucking bitch, you need to shut your fucking trap. Because you're never going to evolve, and you're never going to have people take your ass seriously if you can't give those people the time of day. I don't fucking care if they're the leader of the Ku Klux Klan. If you expect them for a second to even let you voice your verbal diarrhea, don't be a hypocrite. You're going to have to let them speak their mind, even if to you it's completely crazy. Because guess what? What you have to say is just as equally as fucked up in the head to them. Right? You can't come together if you're always so divisive. Which is why I liked what Biden said about, you know, Republicans are not our enemies. They are Americans. We need to work with them. And that's very much the truth. And that's why when I look at Trump supporters, I don't go, oh, it's one of them. I've met some nice Trump supporters. I don't think Trump's nice, but that's a completely different thing. Anyways, I could go on about it forever, but Yeah, it can be complicated, and that's why I have to analyze every single situation differently. But there on Twitter, I will tell people, grow up, have a thicker skin, as Jill said. I'm just talking to someone civilly. Just because I'm talking to someone civilly doesn't mean I support or agree with their point of view. I didn't realize that I was supposed to be inciting violence and hatred every time I talk to somebody I don't like. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression. Hey, that Phil guy, I thought he was more of a liberal, but he's been kind of caught talking to that Republican. Oh, and that's the part where I'm like, oh my God. Like, you guys are just fucked in the head. So I yell at a lot of my own people that are on my side politically because they're being dipshits. Because again, there's dipshits on both sides. I'm tired of the left are the angels and the right are the demons. Look at Senator John McCain. Now he's passed away, mind you, or Mitt Romney. They're Republicans that are like revered in the eyes of liberals. So that's divisive behavior right there. Always saying, oh, all Republicans are this, they're all that. You know, it's some real bullshit. See, you don't like Biden or Trump, right? But I feel Trump is the lesser. Yeah, well, that's just it. That's your opinion, right? No one can take that away from you, even if I think it's crazy to think that, right? Because it's like I just said a moment ago. I can't say, well, and then expect you to respect my opinion that I think it's the opposite, right? And my phone keeps beeping. Let me just check it out. Make sure it's nothing urgent. No. Yeah, okay. It's my dad. He's gonna fucking make my phone beep for the next 6 hours. He's the kind of guy that types 2 words and hits enter, then hits another 2 words and hits enter. Okay. That's done. Bill Maher talks a lot about stuff like that. The left attacking the left for little to no reason, and Bill Maher's a liberal comedian. Yeah, I love Bill Maher. I really like him. And I'm a Christian on top of that, and he is not. Wow, how could that be? Again, because I'm not a bigot, right? That's where that word comes in. But the world went to shit in 2020 with Trump. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. I'm from Scotland, and Trump has caused a lot of bothers here because of his golf course. Oh, I heard about that. Something Jacobite, something about buying out property or land where homes were going to be built or something like that, and he just kind of like took over, bought a bunch of land, and built some golf courses or something like that. Yeah, well, it's like I said, I've met some. It's like, here's the really, well, it's not weird. It's like I might really despise Trump, but then you might like Trump. But because you like Trump doesn't mean I can't like you. But I guess I could joke around and say, so long as you're not like Trump, get it? Haha, right? Just because you like someone doesn't mean you're like them. I like Tom Cruise. I'm nothing like Tom Cruise. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like nothing at all like him, but I like him. So you could like me, but not him, or vice versa, right? But a lot of people have a very different way of thinking, which is that if you like someone that you don't like, or if someone likes someone you don't like, it's just not going to work out. And, well, if you decide it's not going to work out, then yeah, you're right, it's not going to work out. Ooh, right in the dick. Anyways, I just wanted to... I don't even know what the hell I was getting at. Challenge the remaining enemies. No, I'm terrible at the standoffs. I just wanted to play a little bit of this game because it's been a while since I played it, and I haven't liberated the entire area. But I have finished the game, though, like quite a while ago. Right. Well, it's like I said the other day. You know, I just don't know a lot about Biden, to be honest with you. There's a lot of things about him that I don't like, but that goes for anybody, though. There's always going to be shit about people you don't like. There's things about myself I don't like, right? So, yeah. Yeah, like there's a lot of questionable things that Biden has said and done, but I'm also a little bit different too, where I like to give people a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth chance, because in return you would hope that those people would do the same thing to you. It's like I said the other day, it might have actually been just yesterday. If we canceled everybody for the one or two bad things that someone's done in their life, you would cancel the entire world. Because no one's never done something they don't regret unless they're a complete Looney Tune. You know? Christopher Hitchens, yeah. One of my favorite comedians was George Carlin. Okay, so I'm a Christian, and one of my favorite comedians is George Carlin. That should be an oxymoron right now. That should, like, not even exist. Because that dude goes at it. But he's funny. I'm not a snowflake. I'm an iceberg. It takes a lot more than just a little bit of heat to melt me. You know what I mean? So, your bud Mike likes Trump, but we act the same and we're still buds from kindergarten. Politics is just a bad topic. Well, it can be, because talking about politics, talking about religion, talking about money, they are divisive. Oops, wrong button. Oh! I made a video clip at the end, one of my last videos I made, that if you gave it a thumbs down, that's what would happen to your character. But yeah, those topics of conversation, they're only divisive if you let them be divisive. Yes, George Carlin was way ahead of his time. He hated Dems and Republicans equally. He said they're all one big club and we ain't in it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like joking around. Sorry, Jim, how's it going? Jim Pickens. Are you new to the stream? Yes, it was. I have that as a as an end screen thing. I did that for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I was like, so that's my take on that, and if you don't like it, I'll invade your game, and what's on? And then I just cut to that video. It's just that goofy little thing that I do. Oh, well, that's just it. That's the other thing, too. Welcome, Jim. That's the other thing, too, right? Like, and then we'll end it just because it's hard for me to focus on the game and then also talk all deep about this shit. But yeah, so even if I were to identify as more left-leaning, more of a liberal than a conservative, that's actually just it right there. I said I'm mainly liberal, but that depends on the topic of conversation. There could be some stuff that I'm conservative about. So just because I identify more as a liberal, that doesn't mean I'm going to agree with all the liberals when it comes to, let's say, their take on abortion or their take on any other type of topic, right? Just like you were saying, just because you align with someone politically doesn't mean on every single subject matter are you going to see eye to eye, right? I've had a lot of huge debates with people that politically were leaning the same direction I was. But that's because we're also all individuals, right? We're all different. I have different views on guns than most liberals do. So I have more of a conservative view, if you will, within reason, on guns. I'm almost like in between. I'm not quite like the hardcore Trump supporters, for the most part, how they feel about guns. But I'm not as extreme as a lot of the liberals I've spoken to. I'm almost like in between kind of thing. Like, to a different degree, right? You feel like you've had your spine snapped in half. That sounds like fun. The first rule is to Oh, don't start with that. I did welcome him. Yeah, exactly. Aquino says, I love guns. I'm not surprised. Biden was against and Trump was for. Yeah. But anyways, like I said, I don't want to go too berserk, but I just tore out my own earbud. I will say that it's pretty simple when it comes to weapons. It's one thing to where the hell was I even going? Oh. Okay, it is complete. There we go. I'm still unlocking a little bit of the map. See? Like I've beaten the game, right? The bottom part of the map is the first part of the game. It's all uncovered. These light sandy areas just represent like the sandy area. It doesn't mean that there's a fog of war. The whole map is more or less uncovered, as you can see. Then the second section up here is pretty much all uncovered as well, perfectly. So that was like my little OCD thing. I even went in here, even though it doesn't look like I did. That's just the sand. And then for the third area, which starts above this little castle here, these you could see the fog of war. Like these have like huge white blotches. Like those are areas I haven't explored yet. But yeah, so to keep... Anyways, yeah. Like I said, I could go on about this all day, but... I'm never here to change people's minds, right? Because I don't need people to agree with me for me to feel secure about my own beliefs, if that makes any sense. Which is why I shit on a lot of the hardcore Christians I associate with sometimes. Like, why are you so hell-bent on trying to convert people? Why don't you just worry about your own life? Let people in the outside world look into your life and see how you live yours. And that might intrigue them as to, you know, hey, what's different about this guy or girl? Right? Never understood the people that are hell-bent on that. Go back. Where? Do you think they'll release Ghost on PS5 updated? Oh, Ghosts of Tsushima? I think it already is. I think I just made a video on that. It's already at 60 frames a second. Are the boss fights in the... Are there... Yes, there are. There's boss fights in this game. No, that's right. Yeah, I mean, even... Well, now we're really opening a can of worms, but just to keep it simple. If you believe in this stuff. I mean, even all the videos and stories that you hear about Jesus, you never heard him attacking people and saying, believe in this or else. Unless you went to him and you asked him his opinion, well then of course he would share it with you because you asked him for it. But yeah, like I said, the hardcore on any side of anything is not good at all. It's cancerous. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of like trying to... It's been a while since I've played the game, so I was kind of a little bit confused as to how to do the wind thing there, so I know what direction I'm going in. Oh, here we go. No? Those... I don't miss them. They're really annoying. Oh! too slow. And I was too slow. And this is post-game, by the way. Just to let you know. It's important that I mention that because a lot of these games, what I like showcasing about them, you know, oftentimes when you're done a game, there's just not much incentive to go back to a game. Whereas in this game, as you can see, there's always enemies everywhere. And it's very, very, very dynamic. That way. Like, you never know where they're going to come. It's not static. You're done. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. I'll check the chat out in a second. Oh. What stance do I need to... I forget all the stances and all that shit. Whatever. But yeah, just roaming the map in this game, just getting into some random fights, for me is like a lot of fun. There doesn't really have to be an objective for me. Flipping out, begging for money. Yeah, in the church. I think that was the first tables match. Yeah. Xbox Series X looks the most appealing right now. Oh, it's funny. I had a different take on that. I actually made a video as to why I thought the PS5 looked more appealing to me. That's right. Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Like, they're so different, but yeah. Yeah, so the reason for me the PS5 looks more appealing is simply because based on the performance tests that we have right now on the results, the PS5 are playing backwards compatibility games better. In some instances, they're running at 1440p, 60 frames, rock solid. Whereas the Xbox Series X will try to run certain games at like 1800p or 2160p, but it'll achieve 60 down to 53 frames. So it'll like stutter here and there. So all those things for me, I take seriously, because I would rather rock solid 30 frames than 60 frames that keeps fucking dipping down to 55, because that's jarring, right? So to me, that was like, So that's one huge reason. And then I find the PS5 appealing because, well, look at all the goddamn games I have on my PS5. All the folders, all the games, and that's just like 10% of my games. I don't want to have to rebuy all those for an Xbox, right? So that's why, for me, no offense, an Xbox is never going to be appealing. I've had several of them, and it wasn't for me. You didn't like Red Dead Redemption 2? Yeah, I know some people that didn't like it. Too slow. Oh, okay. So it's developed cutscenes every minute. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh no, Haruki or Akino is just messing around. People just mess around. They're not being serious. Well, I mean, there are that potentially could be, but yeah. Not in this case. Yeah, she's just messing around. Yeah, I've just always preferred PlayStation for many reasons I've highlighted yesterday that I won't get back into. I've just simply had much better experiences. The pros and cons between the two of them, for my personal pros, you know, PlayStation outweighs them for me. I haven't been through as many consoles or controllers or batteries or disconnections and all that kind of bullshit. Yeah, this is a little bit slow. I mean, there's some action, but... Okay, I can talk... Uh-huh. Alright then. There goes the puppy. PETA would be so happy right now. Come get some. But yeah, for just going around killing shit, this is definitely a great game for that, even when you're done the story. Oh! Sweet chin music. And I like that it's not just a button masher either. You have to kind of like time your attacks and all that, especially on higher difficulties. Huh. I guess we'll free this person.
You're going to be all right.
What a relief. Thank you.
PETA would like that. Yeah.
Go.
Fuck PETA.
Stay safe.
I'd be honored if you had this.
PETA? They're... don't even get me started. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Metal Gear. That was one of the most difficult things I've ever done in my whole life. Oh. Wrong direction. I mean, there's probably nothing here, but I figure... Yeah, I'll probably do more of this on my own, to be honest. Because I'm kind of really wanting to clean out the map. This game is just so damn gorgeous. But it runs so freaking smooth. There we go. Yeah, see, that's the edge of the world. It's not like there's going to be anything here. But there's still something about it that makes me feel compelled to kind of run along the border. I don't know if anybody else is like that, so when you zoom out, this looks dirty to me because it's undiscovered. Plus, you never know, you could find something like that, and that's a fast travel point, right? You don't know what you're going to find. Unlikely that there'll be anything of note there, but I still feel the need to... Well, okay then. We'll just do this last fight, and then I'll think of something else to do. Wow. Holy cow. What the hell was that? That happened to me yesterday when I played for like 2 seconds. It's almost like a weird type of physics glitch where you get knocked on the ground and you get knocked again and then it just catapults into the air. But yeah, this game is just, like I said, it's fantastic. Yeah. Oh boy. I don't want to know what's going on. But anyways, my whole point earlier, what I said, I forgot if I even finished my sentence. If there's anybody in here who has this game, have you ever played the co-op mode? I'm curious if there's anybody who's ever tried it, the whole Legends mode. It looks like it would be a lot of fun to try out. Oh. See? Good thing I walked there. I'll just kind of roam to there really quick. Oh my goodness, I've already been streaming for almost an hour. That's insane. I'm not even too sure what I want to do next, to be honest with you. I don't know if I wanted to play like a match of hockey, or maybe just play a little bit of Generation Zero, try to get caught up on the PC to where I was on console. I still haven't done that yet, like fully. Maybe just do that for like a few minutes, and then after that I am probably going to head off. It's really nice up here, nice weather. So I've already walked like a couple of times today. And then I'll probably work on some other uploads as well. Yeah, so this game, absolutely. Like, if someone were to say to me, should I buy this or, like, Watch Dogs Legion? I would be like, get this game. I feel like it's just, like, a more complete package overall. I mean, they're not the same kind of game, but ultimately they kind of are in that they're an open world game where you kill people. So. But yeah, I would probably go for this game instead. To me, this is one of those, like, must-haves. I don't say that about just all the games I play. I gotta go get a shower and... oh boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish off this little section there, and that'll be the end. So I take... has anybody even played this game? Period. I don't even know if anybody's even played this game in here. But yeah, the whole place is not just snow either. That's just up north. Winds. Oh, wow. Oh, you're in California? Yeah. Oh, boy. See, when I walk, the fog of war, even with the traveler outfit, it really doesn't uncover a lot. I wish it did more, but I have the outfit upgraded all the way. I still find it kind of does a shitty job. But yeah, this game is just... like, it's just so good. It's just unreal. Oh, we gotta stick a little bit more to the right. Oh, looks like there's a new area. Nice. Yeah, these graphics are insane too. It's kind of like Red Dead Redemption 2, where the graphics are just like... they're almost like next gen, right? They almost feel like slightly ahead of their time. There's games on PS5 that don't even look this good, right? Oh, let's try this. Bullshit. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Fuck. I keep forgetting to hit triangle. I keep... Okay, come on. I am hitting triangle. L1 triangle after the X. Oh my frickin' shit. Square, circle, square. Yeah. Then triangle X. Oh, it's because I keep... You know what I've been doing this whole time? I go triangle X, L1, X triangle. I keep adding an extra button. There, see? Don't add in the extra button. You won't screw up. But yeah, this game is just insane. Like, I can't say enough good things about it. The lighting, the whole bloom, you know what I mean? Like, it really adds to the immersion of the game. Whether you're in a snowy area or not. It's just absolutely crazy. The photo mode in this game is insane, too. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and save the game. The Order still looks ahead of its time, though. Oh, yeah, that's that game that goes on sale for like $5. Recently got a couple of old school floppy disk games. Talk about old school. They run pretty good for being pretty old. Which floppy disk games did you get? I remember playing Wolfenstein 3D on the floppy, the 5 1/4 inch. Big massive thing. It looked like a dinner plate. Uh-huh. One day, you know what else I'll have to try now that the game has been polished and patched up? Actually, I might just go, to be honest, because it's already 4 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, because I do really want to head out. There's a lot of other stuff I want to do, too. I still haven't played much with my new guitar effects processor. That cost like an absurd amount of money. And I haven't really had a chance to play it much. Yeah, like I said originally, I wasn't even going to bother streaming, but... Oh, you got to go anyways? Yeah. I'll probably be around a little bit later. What I'm going to do is just, like, relax. I'm going to go for a walk, play a little bit of guitar, play with my effects processor. And then after that, I'm actually going to look at more of my games on PS4. This is very painful. I'm going to end the stream with something very painful. Having to wait. Well, I don't believe in animal abuse, so I don't spank the monkey. But yeah, this is it right here. All of them, but one of them is Z. Robot armies battling out. Oh, I think I remember that. Oh, I hear yeah. Well, this is painful. Having to watch these motherfuckers who got the game early showcasing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That should be me. God damn it. But no, it's I don't have the game yet. This is painful. Very, very painful. Streaming someone else's stream. Kendrick. Yeah. Look at that. Bullshit. No, well, the stream is ending there. I've already been streaming for an hour. I'll probably be around a little bit later in a couple of hours, or maybe around 8 o'clock tonight. Still trying to figure out what it is I wanted to play and kind of stick to. I was playing some Skater XL earlier. To be honest with you, late at night, you know how I've said many times how I feel very mentally drained? Well, he's not even really doing anything. What a boring fucking prick. What is everybody just standing on trees? Looking at the glowing lights? Those aren't UFOs, those are fucking map markers. Come on, show me something good.
Right.
I'm streaming here.
So, all need.
What?
All need. See what I can do.
Well, then, all right
You know
then.
what I'm saying?
No one wants to hear you chewing on an apple.
Some funky blue cheese.
Oh, excuse me, it's blue cheese now, is it? You want some fucking
Well,
Grey
do
Poupon with that
makeup.
too? No etiquettes, no manners.
Upgrade makeup.
Who the fuck wants to hear someone chew on their food? If we gotta hear it, I want to see it. Fucking Wankstein. Oh, shit. I can't do accents.
Have I got a location's best way to find wealth?
I pretend like I can do accents.
Construct buildings and settlements. Resume, boo.
What the fuck's he even saying? No wonder he's only got 7 people watching him. Then again, I only got 9. So that doesn't say much, but whatever. I still said it because it was supposed to be funny.
Go.
Oh, this gives me an idea what the map looks like. So here, guys, as you can see, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, never mind the other guy that's trying to talk over me. He's being very disruptive. He's hacked the stream. I don't know how he did it. He's also controlling my game. I don't know how he did that, but... so if you could see here, we still have the eagle for the point of view, so you could fast travel to them.
Oh, whatever.
And, but yeah. That's a monastery. That's a raid, a location with your crew to gain wealth and materials for your settlement's growth.
Tomorrow we may build.
At last! We will crack these Christian monasteries like
Ah, this looks so good. Asshole. Can't wait. Well, you're gonna have to. Is this guy still standing on the tree? Oh no, that was the guy that I was at earlier. This guy. Avant-première. Let's make fun of this guy. Oh, at least he's full screen. Blurry ass fucking shit.
Je dois me mettre en route.
Oui, oui, il faut aller là-bas. Porte-toi bien, mon petit calice de tabarnak. We'll just watch this for a second. We'll pretend like it's me playing it. No one needs to know that it isn't me. Because I'm kind of... See? Those are some of the different hairstyles you can have. That's the inventory. He just said, yeah. Matériaux de fabrication. Oui, oui. Parce que je suis français. Oh, you can hear him. Yeah, when you're live streaming, you generally want to talk.
Il manque ça là. Il me faut 30 de matières premières. Ouais.
Oui, oui, des matières premières là.
Je vais faire une mission du scénario histoire de.
Ben oui.
Ça vient achever.
At least he speaks French properly. No, you don't need to know. Just pretend, immerse yourself. It's role playing. Pretend this is me speaking French parce que je peux parler le français. What is with all the people that you can't hear properly articulate their words? Parlez plus fort, Gaules. Je ne peux presque pas t'entendre.
S'occuper de nos oignons avant des oignons des autres, déjà.
I just want to get a feel for this, because this is just like raw live streaming, right? Instead of like watching a review, it's just like random moving around.
Par ici.
Par ici, là.
Ma meilleure arme. Car cette pièce sera la tienne. Tu pourras y dormir. Suspendre.
Well, at least the voice acting in French is good.
Est-ce qu'elle te plaît?
Elle me va très bien.
Ah, elle me va très bien, oui, oui.
Les guerriers sur le quai. Je n'ai pas besoin d'un traitement de faveur.
Je crois que tu
I don't need a favor
Je tiens à t'avoir
as a
ici,
treatment.
dans la maison longue, près de moi. Je suis peut-être le jarl de ce clan.
I am the Jarl of this clan,
Ensemble, depuis toujours. Alors,
but we go out together.
et quand tu seras prêt, rejoins-moi à l'écurie.
When you're ready, come and join me in my quarters. Consult the situation. Well, that's obvious. Consulter, consult. It looks very similar. And then situation, situation. But he's in the middle of a story anyways. We wouldn't know what the hell he's saying anyways. I just like that the stream fully rendered. It took like a minute there. And now it actually looks good. Not quite what it would look like on my end if I was playing the game, but pretty damn close. Well, I hope I know French. It's my first language. No, sit your ass down is assis-toi. Careless. Well, they don't program them. It's just that they have, what's the word I'm looking for? They just have voice actors for multiple different languages. I wonder if they have German. Rannstein Wichser. You know, very, like, aggressive. Right? Because German's very brash. Lecca sporgo, figlio di puttano. Chupame me cazzo grande. You know? Different languages. Sometimes I just, you know, play different languages because it sounds cool. Anyways, I just want to watch this for a minute. Kind of gives me a break from having to do anything. That's what I should do someday when I'm feeling really lazy. Not even tell you. Not even tell you. Just will pretend like it's me. I'm sitting here drinking my water, eating my popcorn. No one knows. Because the guy's not really talking much. Ah oui, il est bizarre, là.
Basim nous quitte déjà.
Et Sigurd compte partir lui aussi.
Est-ce que c'est vrai?
Is it true?
Que les fils de Ragnar sont installés au nord.
We know the sons of Ragnar have not established themselves up north. We're going to go visit them. That's where Basim is. The motivations of Basim are clear.
Les allées dans le Leicestershire jusqu'à une ville appelée Repton. Eivor, je compte sur toi pour m'y rejoindre quand tu en auras fini ici.
I'm counting on you.
Pas encore.
Not again. Anyways, I don't need to narrate the whole damn thing.
En plus de faire grandir cette colonie,
We want to grow this colony.
on ne peut espérer
We need alliances.
avec si peu d'amis. Dans ce cas, je dois t'accompagner, Sigurd. Je suis un meilleur compagnon pour les longues routes. Non, Dag. Ta place est ici avec les guerriers.
Well, but even for the French, their pronunciation of the French is good. It's high quality French voice acting, and I know the English one is just as good as well. 32 people, motherfucker. So that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm talking too much. If I wasn't talking, maybe I'd have 32 people in my stream. Let's be real, not to be rude to the guy. The guy's got 32 people in his stream, not because he's funny, because we don't know if he is or not, because he's not talking. It's because he's got a game that's like super hyped up. And the game's not even officially out yet, right? For the average person. I bet you if I was live streaming, right? Oh, maybe that's what I should do for a couple of extra views. Pretend like I'm doing a fucking Valhalla stream, but just put on somebody else's stream. Maybe mute them so we don't hear like that random creepy guy that's like hacked into my stream talking. Just ignore him. Oh, what's that skill over there? Oh, which one? And then, you know, like pretend like it's me playing. Just for like 5 minutes. That could be funny. For a couple of people, just to troll some people. But yeah, no, it does look pretty good though. Unfortunately, I have to wait a day and 7 hours. Fucking motherfuck. Fuck. Alright. I'm American. Yeah, I'm the one that's... What? Presidential. Hey, how's it going? Sup, no political shit. What? Who said something political? I don't know what's going on in the chat. But yeah, so I'm going to end it here for now. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, I'll either be back in a couple of hours. I'm going to go for a walk, relax and all that shit, play some guitar, and think about maybe just like 1 or 2 games that I want to focus on tonight to play. There's a chance I might want to play a good amount of hockey. I'm feeling some sports. This one I still have a few hours left on my trial because I can't really afford to buy the game. But I still have 5 hours left of the trial. So I might do like a match of FIFA, a match of NHL or something like that tonight. I might also do a little bit of Dirt 5 because the races can actually be pretty short. I don't regret buying it, but I'll be honest, knowing what I know of Dirt 5, comparing it to Rally 2.0 and Dirt 4, it's kind of weird. It's like it's a great game, but it doesn't really... Like, these games have something that can scratch that itch. This game doesn't really have something that'll scratch the itch if you're looking for these 2 games. It's kind of weird that way. If I could. But it happens rarely, but it happens sometimes. I would refund it if I could, which I can't. And I would have purchased FIFA 21 instead, had I known what I know now. But what's done's been done. So later I might do a couple of races of that, a little bit of hockey, like I said, a little bit of soccer. And I might play some World of Warcraft. I haven't played that in like a couple of weeks now already. That's like one of my main go-to games. World of Warcraft, Skater XL, the Call of Duties, and all that. Those are supposed to be like the main go-tos when there's not much else going on in between. But obviously with Watch Dogs that had come out, that was a pretty big deal, but I feel like that's already almost overplayed now. Like there's really not much point in going back to Watch Dogs Legion on a stream too much. I mean, unless I'm just shooting the shit and I'm like looking for other operatives, but at this point, that's all that's left. Like I said, I'm done the story. I'm done all the burrows. There's like literally not much else to do. Whereas like something like Ghost of Tsushima, you know, the action's really amazing. So just roaming around the world I find a little bit more exhilarating than just freely roaming around the world of Watch Dogs Legion. Again, with this game here, Valhalla, that's going to be like huge, right? I still to this day play Odyssey. I love that game. So, but yeah. Yeah, so like I said, it's going to give me time to figure out what like 2-3 games at most I want to play tonight. I don't want to be flip-flopping too much. And we'll go from there. Am I getting a PS5? I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm probably not going to get one day one. I've been unable to... Jim, you're all weirded. Yeah, we're kind of weird. That's probably why there's under 2 digits in the stream. We're too crazy for other people. They come in, there's almost 100 views on my stream. Notice how there's only 5 people in here. Because out of 100 people, only 5 were crazy enough to stick around. The other 95 said, the fuck with this shit. What the hell did we get ourselves into? And they left. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a PS5 maybe by Christmas. My birthday's in a couple of days, boo-hoo. After the PS5 releases, I was kind of hoping for the first time in my life to have a new console on launch day. I'm going to be 42. That's never happened. I have the money, barely, but that's the problem. I have the money to buy it, and that's about it. But I can't find it, right? So everything's sold out. And on launch day, you can't just walk into the store. You're going to have to browse online to do your purchase. And it's going to be the same thing. It's going to sell out so fast. It's going to be insane. It's on the 15th. So it's a bummer, but it is what it is. If I don't end up getting a PS5 this month, like in the next couple of days when it comes out, what I'm probably going to do at that point, I'll have the money, I guess, and I'll probably just buy FIFA 21. Might as well, right? I'll have a spare $600 to spend. But yeah. And then they said that they were going to like mass produce a lot more, but it's so hard to say how crazy it's going to be. I just hope, like I said, it's not like it was the last time back in 2013. Yeah, but I'm not buying shit from eBay, not something like a PS5. Amazon is one thing. And I'm not paying $1,500. I don't have $1,500. If I was rich, like if I was like PewDiePie rich or Dr. Disrespect rich, I would go right now and buy the 3 or 4 PS5s that are on the on Amazon for $1,500 a piece. Insane for what? But yeah. Yeah, so I'll just have to see how things go from day to day. I'm eventually going to get one, but because I don't know just how much more active they're going to be with producing the PS5, it's just impossible to say how psycho it's going to be. Really. Like, that's just the thing. Oh, I've never had an issue with ordering. It's just it can take so damn long. Right? I would hate to buy a PS5 from somewhere and it takes like 2 to 3 weeks to come in. They don't have like that whole like next day delivery like Amazon. Plus, no one's selling a PS5 on eBay for retail price. So in Canadian dollars, a PS5 is $600 with tax. I can't find a PS5 for under $1,400. So yeah, sure, I could find one, but who's got the extra $1,000, right? I could buy one on Amazon right now. But again, I'm not paying $1,450 for a PS5. I'll have to wait until like a EB Games or a Best Buy locally has one. My time will come, right? We just don't know the numbers. Like I said, it took me almost a year to get a PS4. A year. I was stuck with an Xbox for the first 10 or 11 months because I got lucky, and well, if you want to use the word lucky, and I had an Xbox One back in 2013, but I couldn't get my PS4 that I wanted. Almost an entire year. I know it's not going to be that crazy. I'm projecting at the worst, probably March until I get a PS5. I could see myself at the latest, probably March. But, yeah. Yeah, 1,000's just way too much. And that's probably US too. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Like I said, I might be back a little bit later in a couple of hours. If not, I'll be back maybe around 8 o'clock if I'm not too tired. And if I know what the hell I even want to do. You bought a PS3. Oh, PS4. Yeah. GTA 5 bundle. Yeah. Well, there's some good deals now, but yeah. All right. I shall be back a little bit later.